All right. Hey, welcome everybody. I'm here with my good buddy, the original money coach.
Yes, indeed.
Haywood Barber. I have really learned some good stuff from you,
well,
man.
Jeff, thank you. Thank you. You've been a great student. I say that everyone should be a leaders follow leaders following leaders. That's one of my favorite slogans.
Right, and you want to hang out with the guys that are a little sharper, a little smarter, a little further ahead of the curve than you are, so you can move upward.
Absolutely, and we should all be prepared to put our egos aside and be able to do that. And you do it very well. I do it. So, I mean, I don't want anybody to think that there's no one that I'm listening to, and I am.
Right, you have your mentors. You learn from them, and then you can pass that along to everybody that you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
And you do very good at listening.
All right, so we're going to talk about the economy today, and you've been putting a term out there that I haven't heard from anybody else, but I'm sure if I was paying attention that I would hear it. Yeah. Double dip recession.
Absolutely.
What is that?
Okay, and you're smart for not knowing it because you don't watch a lot of television.
Right.
And that's good.
You know, I got a TV in my house, and it's not plugged in. And it hasn't been for like a couple months.
Yeah, and that's good.
Uh-huh.
And I would say to most of you out there that less TV, more education on the things that you want to do that'll help you produce and grow is a better way to go. But double dip recession, and and if you watch the financial news, and that's what I do. I have a television and I do watch the financial news, and there's this term going on about the double dip recession. And a recession, everyone knows what a recession is, and we were looking like we were going through a recovery period with all the bailout and all other kind of stuff. Well, that recession that we looked like we were coming out of looks as like with the indicators, the numbers, and all the rest of the numbers will be out tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, next week. It looks like we're slipping back into that recession period.
So that means more car repossessions, foreclosures, people not enough money to buy groceries.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And some of those things are already prevalent. That's going on. People not being able to eat meals and decent meals right now.
All right, so let's see if we can help some people out today, and we can give some good advice. You got this book here that you just showed me this, and it's pretty good. The 200 Best Home Business Ideas. Katina Z. Jones is the author, and you can pick this up at any bookstore.
Yeah, I actually picked it up out of my favorite bookstore, Borders.
Borders, okay. So what you're saying is that people need to get their own gig going. They need to get their own business rolling. Don't rely on your company because you could be laid off, cut back, get your salary cut back or eliminated altogether. Or, the solution isn't to go out and get a second, third, fourth job. You're just not going to make it.
It's not going to happen. You can't keep trading dollars for hours because there's just not that many hours in a day. And absolutely, Jeff, the deal is that, see, most people are comfortable with a job. And we know that that's what we've been all taught and we all used to. But 100 years ago, and I'm not even going to dig into this, but 100 years ago that there were 85% of America was self-employed.
Oh, really?
And I know most people don't even know that. But things shifted with the government and big government, and I don't want to get into that either. But yes, I would say start looking for something that you can do on your own, that you can work on small, and it'll start to grow.
Right, so if I bring my car in to be serviced, I'm paying $50, $70 an hour for the labor, right? But the guy doing the work is making 10 or 15 if he's lucky, right?
Absolutely.
So the guy that's owning that business
excuse me,
is making the money, making the lion's share.
Right.
Because he has his own business.
And that has always been the case.
Right, so I just wanted to look at the startup cost. I wanted to kind of just focus in on what does it cost to get started in any business. And, just listening to your wife talking about following your passion. That's really where you want to go, right?
Yeah.
Is find something you already know something about. You maybe already have some contacts.
Absolutely.
You get excited when you start talking about it or listening to it or engaging in it, whatever it is.
That's right.
So like say an artist or photographer. So here's artist, photographer, agent, startup cost, $5,000 to $15,000.
Right.
Right. And it goes on to tell you the potential earnings,
Right.
what to do.
The equipment,
So let's just turn the page. Band manager, $500 to $1,000. That's kind of inexpensive.
To start up, right? So I mean, you can start from $100. Well, you even mentioned a company. It was $25 to start up, but absolutely
Right. Color consultant, $2,000 to $4,000.
Beautiful.
Right. So employee leasing, $15,000, $25,000 startup cost. I'm just flipping through here. First aid CPR instructor, $300 to $500. That's pretty inexpensive.
To start up, right.
But some people, if they're unemployed and they're scraping to get by, they don't hardly have any money.
Exactly.
They can't even come up with that.
Right.
In some
Right.
cases.
Right.
Let's just look at one more. Home business consultant, $5,000 to $10,000.
Now, that's a little bit of change.
Yeah, that's a little bit of change. So
Right.
this book is full of ideas: handyman network, outplacement services, political campaign manager.
Right.
A lot of different things you can think of. But what we wanted to talk about is network marketing and what it costs to get started in various companies, right?
Yes.
Because you just mentioned $25, and there's one company that I've been with in the past.
Mm-hmm.
You buy the product, so it's not even that much of an investment. If you're buying a product that you're going to use anyway, and you're paying $25 a month, and you're actually in business, right? And you're just referring people to the company. They provide marketing materials, a website. They, package and ship the product, and you're just basically referring people to the company.
That's it.
Now, on the other end of the spectrum, there's companies out there that are $1,500 or more to get started in, right?
Absolutely. And still what applies is that the shipping is done for you.
Mm-hmm.
The training materials, all done for you. They have a back office that can do all the accounting and calculating and all that kind of stuff for you. So, but my wife has a term that she used, that where you get in where you fit in.
Uh-huh.
So just like you said earlier, find a passion that works for you with one of these companies that are network marketing, and see which one fits for you,
Right.
and see which dollar amount also that fits for you,
Right.
and then run with it. Now you have people that are experienced on the low dollar end companies, and people that have gotten involved with high dollar companies,
Right.
and so do I. So I mean, it's just a matter of where do you fit in.
Right. So we were talking off camera beforehand about the advantage of the high dollar company.
Yeah.
Right. And that is the person that's going to put out $1,500 or more, whatever it is,
That's
or
right.
it even might be $500 or $1,000 or $2,000, whatever it is.
Okay.
The higher the amount, the more serious the person.
Yeah.
The more likely they are to stay with the company.
Yeah.
The more likely they are to really give it some serious effort.
Yes.
And really be serious about the business and building the business. So you might only have to enroll a small handful of people,
Right.
and you're in good shape.
You kind of shift and sort out the people that are not very serious.
Right.
Because I'll give you an example. My wife and I, we had a real estate investment training company, and we had various packages. And we had, a package that, you could just pay, $300 for, and you don't get any help. And those people would buy the package and, go on. Then we had a package for one-on-one help for $1,000. Well, believe it or not, the people that paid $2,500 did infinitely better than the people that paid $1,000 or that just bought the $300 package.
Right.
Okay. Now, the people that did our platinum package, which was $5,000, they did tremendously better than the people that bought the $2,500 one-on-one package and then subsequently the ones down. It just got so much better that the people that paid $5,000, they were serious. They were serious about what they were doing, and the caliber. Is it fair to say that the caliber was different too? They had a different level of caliber.
Right, but we don't want to knock or discount the $25 option.
Not at all.
Because some people, that's all they can afford. And in today's economy, you know, you might run into a lot of other people that's all they can afford. So you may well do better with that model in this economy. Just understand
Absolutely.
You're probably going to have a lot more people that
That's right.
kind of just get in, it's like putting your toe in the water, like nah, and they kind of just jump right back out again, you know.
And I think that's an excellent point that you make, because in this economy, even if you get in with a $25 company, we know people that have joined $25 companies or $200, $300, $400 companies, and they've made. I know a guy that made 7 figures. And now it took him a little while, but I know people that have made $1 million from just a $450 investment. And I'm sure that you know as well.
Yeah. There's people that are making, you know, thousands a month with just, you know, $25 or maybe $50 product company, and you can make it work.
So keep that in mind. And Jeff is absolutely right. Look what fits for you based on your economic situation.
Right.
But give it all that you have, because they do a lot for you. Network marketing, multi-level marketing really is a great platform for you to have the marketing already done for you, the advertising done, the payouts, the shipping, no inventory to speak of.
Right.
I mean, this is just a wonderful opportunity, especially in this economy. Seems like I've been hearing that multi-level marketing companies do a lot better in this type of economy than in the better ones, but I don't know.
Right. I heard somewhere the other day that the home-based business industry is expected to grow quite a bit over the next couple of years.
I think I heard triple.
Triple. Wow.
Over the next 36 months. That's staggering. And people are looking for things to do. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to put out the old ideas about network marketing and start revisiting the ideas, and they can simply go to Google and start investigating or whatever they want to do. Right.
All right, so great. So let's just wrap it up. So take control of your life. Find a business model that works for you. Don't rely on somebody else, the government or your job or whatever, because it might not be there. You know, you talk about security.
They're talking about Hewlett Packard, 8,000 jobs getting ready to go. Cisco, 600 jobs getting ready to go. And I'm talking about locally. I mean, you're talking about all these companies that these jobs are just going, and they're trying their best. They're trying their best to satisfy Wall Street. That's not you. That's not Main Street. Wall Street is a different street that you live on.
Okay, very good. We want to thank you for watching.
Yes.
Remember, head on over to theoriginalmoneycoach.com. We got plenty more great, informative videos and articles on that site. Keep going. We got new stuff going up there all the time. Check it out. Haywood, nice talking to you today.
Always
Enjoy
good
it.
seeing you, Jeff. Thanks for being with me on this and bringing me on. I appreciate it.
All righty.
Yeah, thanks.